Isildur then finds the aces, opens under the gun. Christopher has pocket eights on the button. He will make the call. Moorman gives up his big blind.
Like Stars and Party or whatever. The main sites, the big sites.
Victor and Christopher will go heads up to the flop. 270,000 in the middle.
He has a girlfriend now or something?
9-9 deuce flop. Both players will like seeing that.
Would you tell him to tune into this live stream?
We'll make a C-bet 85,000.
Tuesday or something?
Christopher with a clear call here.
Tomorrow's going to be that big one, right?
Yes, we'll see a turn. Christopher will need to hit an 8, so I fear he'll lose a lot of chips in this pot. 3 changes, nothing. Isildur fires once more. 240 into the 440 pot. Things start getting a little more difficult for Christopher now. Reaching for chips, makes the call. Take one more card off in this pot. And, well, the 4 will look as safe as they come. No overcards to Christopher's pair. Going off against Isildur. Well, he's piecing out 600k bet. $625. Christopher in a horrible spot. It's called twice. His hand looks exactly like the kind of hand he has. Well, he does make the call. See the aces of Isildur. Swede picking up a 2.2 million chip pot. Get himself up to 2.6 now. Christopher back down to a starting stack.
Seat 6 folds.
Coming under the gun. Ace-3 suited, but only 16 big blinds. No real option but to fold. Again, action making its way around to Victor. You know, he's not going to fold a hand. Raises with Queen-3 of clubs. And look at this, Brian has aces in the big blind. And, well, before I could suggest it, does just flat call off 25 big blinds. Trapping Victor here, or so he hopes. And well, what a flop it is. 10, 5, 6, 2 clubs. Victor flops a flush draw. Brian does have backdoor nut clubs.
C2 bets 80,000.
Victor's 80,000 chip bet. Applying to a decision here whether he wants to raise now. Just cool. I imagine he'll do the latter with the ace of clubs in hand. As you know, the club would be disastrous. He is going to check raise here. made it 230 with 470 back. And Victor thinks there's any way he's bluffing here. He may decide just to move all in with the queen high flush draw. Brian doing this because Victor's such an aggressive player. And that's exactly what happens. Victor does move all in with the flush draw. Brian will call with his aces. And it is Brian at risk. Victor then will need a club to knock out his fellow American. And well, queen on the turn gives him some more outs. A queen or a 3 or a club. River is the 9 of clubs. Very unlucky for Brian there. He laid the trap pre-flop with the aces. Got Victor to put all his chips in as a 2-to-1 dog. But he did get outdrawn. Flush.
45,000. So to raise 75,000. 234.
Well, Victor raises under the gun. Ace, jack of hearts. Ami then, ace, queen.
4 cards, 75,000.
He just flat calls.
254. 64.
Well, Hamid with king jack on the button. Looks like he's counting out a 3-bet. He does.
275,000. 284.
Makes it 275. So he getting a big percentage of his chips here. Victor has been in very bad shape with the ace jack hearts. He does flick in the chips for a call, and now I'm in a very weird spot in between with ace queen. I won't have seen these guys playing as my guess. Very, very awkward spot if you don't have the history on the other players. He does decide to make the call. So a very big pot here, considering the stack sizes behind. Hamid and Ami both less than a pot size bet back. And what a flop it is. Queen 10-5, something for everyone. Ami flops top pair, top kicker, and has the backdoor spades covered. Hamid an open-ender and an overcard. And of course Victor a gut shot to Broadway.
4-bet.
Ami leads. Hamid moves all in. Makes an easy decision for Victor. He'll fold. And he will call, and you'll see he is the favourite. So Hamid has plenty of outs. Ace, king, or 9. Well, it is a 9 on the turn. That will give the pot to Hamid. Hamid drawing dead here going into the river.
450.
So a much needed double up for Hamid, back up to 1.6 million, and Ami below 10 bigs. Very unfortunate start for him on this feature table. See the clock there, up to 77 players in this $10,000 high roller.
I wasn't expecting King Jack.
100 for the guarantee. And registration is very soon to close. Well, now Hamid finds ace-king suited in the cutoff. Look at how much to raise. So he's going big. Makes it 140. Toby will ship in the ace-jack. He's going to receive the bad news that he's a long way behind here. How much he could do with his 10 bigs though. And well, John with a little decision here. Pocket 6s. He does lay it down though. And well, Toby will need help. He wants to survive here against Hamid. There he goes, face says it all. A little surprised to be behind. Hamid's playing a lot of hands. We'll Ace 5 6 flop. No help for Toby. He will need one of those 3 remaining jacks. Queen on the turn. Doesn't change anything. And Jack on the river. Jack on the river for Toby Lewis. Doubling through Hamid.
385.
Gets himself a little over 20 big blinds. A little stroke of fortune there. Albeit no option with his stack size and a hand like Ace Jack. Pushing in to Bartek, 20 big blinds on the button. It's down to Ace Jack.
90,000. 90,000.
I would assume so.
He does raise it up. Folds his small. Christopher with the queen 10 the big blind.
It's going to be 2,000 people, right? Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Wait, what's the guarantee price?
He will make the call. They go heads up to the flop with 240,000 in the middle.
That's a lot of votes. Yeah. I mean, 6 days.
Ace 6-5 the flop.
Oh, okay.
Bartek with a near lock on the hand.
Or 5 day one. 5 day one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And then you can 2 day 2s and you can enter twice.
Oh, really? You want to wait?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Man,
Sounds crazy. Right?
He bets just 65,000 on this flop.
It's similar, obviously, it's not the same.
Looks like Christopher is going to take one off with his queen high.
They have it like all the time.
Which is what they're going to do. Like they are going to do the same strategy.
Yeah, at least it's like potentially.
Turn deuce of diamonds. Both players pick up a flush draw, but it is Bartek jack high draw. Has 10 high draw covered.
Day one's actually pretty fun when people are like gambling.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Bartek then with 645,000 back, 370 in the middle.
10K euro, which is way bigger than
I heard that the tournament wasn't actually that great though.
No, it was
does
not.
check
It was like, at least it would
with the
more
lock
fun
on
than
the hand.
like some preset.
Move it a 3. Again, spot where Christopher has a certain range advantage looking for 4s, 2 pair combos. Of course, Bartek does have that ace.
Can we get a waitress by chance? That would be awesome, thank you.
Christopher does make the move all in. Putting a lot of pressure on Bartek. Only 1 pair. Sizing though. Screams flush or straight.
You're all grown up.
I'm looking into the whole grown up.
Bartek does have a diamond in his hand.
He's looking into the whole grown-up.
Doesn't work out. I know I can just call Zeno. Zeno and Marvin. I have 2 people that would never go off. Tell me.
He is?
Like 3 days.
So it's just for the main or whatever?
There's another 10K,
I think long and hard about this one.
So yeah.
I think there is. And 25K tomorrow.
Overbet jam on the river.
2 days.
Wow, it gets Bartek to lay down the best hand. 1 for 2 on big bluffs then for Christopher.